Hello and welcome to Power Rankings. I'm your host, Jessica Kinney, and I give you the rundown on how the power shifts from week to week on Game of Thrones. This week's episode was the Season 5 finale. It was named Mother's Mercy, but the episode was anything but merciful to the fans. Even though Mother's Mercy was what Cersei got, she still had to walk past everyone naked and shamed, a small price to pay for all the sins she's committed. Someone who finally paid for his sins is one of my shoutouts this week, Stannis Baratheon. He murdered his brother, burned his only child alive, and got the remaining men loyal to him slaughtered, all for his own selfish thirst for power. So at least Brienne finally got to avenge Renly, and I think it's safe to say it was Stannis' time. In my opinion, it was not my other shoutouts time to go Jon Snow. Of course, if you show any kindness on Game of Thrones, you are bound to be killed and or betrayed. So I will personally miss seeing your face, and I have a feeling Castle Black will soon be regretting your death as well. Ellaria Sand, my first honorable mention, might regret the death of Myrcella once she feels the wrath of the Lannisters. I knew she was too quick to turn around her hatred for them, and she finally got her revenge, and we see that poison seems to be the Sand Snake's favorite method of killing. Poison is what blinded one of my other honorable mentions, Arya Stark. She wasn't ready to become no one because she had held on to hatred from her past, so using a face from the hall was as good as poison to her. Then we find out that the person she's been idolizing this whole time, Jaquen H'ghar, might not be himself at all, but just another face from the hall. At least she got to take the first name off her kill list in an epic murder scene of Meryn Trant. Go Arya! Her only sister, Sansa Stark, is my final honorable mention this week. We don't know if she and Reek survived the jump, but either way, they're either going to escape or be flayed living if Ramsey catches them, so let's hope it's not the latter. Making her own escape and landing at number 5 on the rankings is Melisandre. She's been guiding Stannis since season 1, but now her work is done. She's at Castle Black. He and his army are gone, which could have been the Lord of Light's plan the whole time, and maybe she can resurrect Jon Snow now? But no matter what, we know that she has her own power, and I can't wait to see her use it. A family that needs to lose all of its power is number 4 this week, the Boltons. They are like cockroaches. There are too many of them, and you can't seem to kill them. They know how to survive and have just defended their captured home of Winterfell. They hold the key to the north, but their one asset just jumped off the top of their keep, so let's hope this ruins them for the next season. We'll have to wait until next season to find out the fate of number 3, Daenerys Targaryen. She was last seen being surrounded by a Dothraki army, which she used to be their Khaleesi, but that was a long time ago when she was promised to Khal Drogo. We know that Drogon is close by, but he hasn't been the best behaved child for Dany, let's face it. She still has followers and people devoted to her and looking for her, but without them by her side, her strength hangs in the balance. Someone whose strength is also depending on the balance of things is the runner-up this week, Tyrion Lannister. He was just left in charge in Meereen, and luckily for him, he still has the Unsullied to protect him, not to mention the return of Lord Varys. With the right defense and advice, Tyrion could be one of the best leaders their world has ever seen. And finally, our number 1 this week was a feared leader until recently, Cersei Lannister. She was imprisoned by the Faith of the Seven and the High Sparrow, who she put in charge herself. Cersei had to endure one of the worst walks of shame I've ever seen just for having sex with her cousin. I mean, on this show, that's like punching someone in the arm and having your hand cut off for it. Either way, she's back in the Red Keep and has her mutated mountain to carry her off into the sunset and help her kill all of her enemies. So, a small price to pay for revenge and a happy ending. Well, that's all for this season, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to message us on Twitter and Facebook if you want to join in on the conversation. Have a great rest of your year, and don't forget to tune in for season 6 next year to find out who's got the power. For more Behind the Throne Power Rankings, subscribe to thestream.tv.